wanna get copyright. So what we're doing right now,
New
guys.
Text message from SSA and code JBLM.
What we're gonna do now, guys, is we're gonna go to breakfast. But I just got back from running a 5K, which is 3.2 miles. Yeah, Gingy, you know everything. Tell me. I like your hat and your hair, and you smell delicious. But Mama smells delicious too, and she got like curly hair today. So I just finished the 5K, and I smell a little. Yeah, smell like dry sweat. We're going. Where we going? IHOP. Okay. Do you know where's IHOP? You know the location? Because I don't know the location. Gingy, you know the location? Google the location, Gingy, the daddy. You play me.
IHOP.
Don't play video games when you're in the truck with daddy. You should be like giving me kisses and hugs.
Sorry, I'm having trouble with the connection. Please
Love
try
you.
again in a moment.
Alright guys, stay together. Stay tuned. So guys, I was running today. What we were running today? We were doing the soldiers. No, race for soldiers. And I was in, what's the name of that place it was? Gig Harbor, yes. They have a nice, very nice YMCA over there. Pretty nice place. We went over there, we registered, we got a shirt, we got a little chain with a little trophy. By the way, it's right here. Gene, look at this right here. Yep, you can see it right there, and you can see it right here. I'm gonna give it to my daughter Jean, for you. Open it up, take a look at it, pull it out. So it was a good race. It took me 40 minutes. I walk a little, run, and then walk and ran. You know, it was kind of, you know, back and forward because there was people on the road, and because my knees are bad. So I like to do spinning. I don't like to run as much as I used to. But I did pretty good. What do you think, Mom? Next year, Jasmine is going with me and Jean, and we're gonna all run the same race next year. So we're gonna start prepping. Today, we're gonna start prepping for that. Okay. So,
okay.
Mom and Princess, they're gonna start working out today for that run for next year. Okay, it's a 5K, 3 miles. You gotta be ready. All right.
Okay.
Let's go listen to, you know who. We'll listen to Joel Austin for a minute, okay? Stay with me.
In the wilderness,
2 minutes.
how can God trust you to be faithful in the promised land? My father, on the outside, was happy, gave his best to those 90 people, but deep down, he had to deal with this secret frustration. 1972, it was like God opened up a faucet. People started coming to Lakewood from all over the city, grew and grew to a church of thousands, still growing today. But maybe like my father, you're doing the right thing, but not seeing any growth, not being promoted. It's frustrating. It may not look like anything's happening on the outside, but if you'll keep being your best, something is happening on the inside. God is changing you. He's growing you up. He's getting you prepared.
Where did they get from?
Now, keep doing the right thing. Keep being good to other people. Keep having that spirit of excellence. Too many people let these secret frustrations cause them to get bitter, give up on their dreams, lose their passion. Recognize it's a test. If you will stay in faith, God will get you to where you're supposed to be. Genesis chapter 29, there's the story of two sisters, Rachel and Leah. When a young man named Jacob saw Rachel, he fell head over heels for her. It was love at first sight. You see, Rachel was extremely attractive. The scripture says she was beautiful in every way, with a lovely face and a shapely figure. Let me tell you, when God says you're fine, you are bad to the bone. Rachel had it going on. Jacob, he didn't even think twice. He went straight to her dad, Laban, and said, "Can I marry your daughter?" Laban said, "Yes, you can. But you have to first work for me for 7 years.
7 years.
He worked those 7 years, was so excited. But Laban tricked Jacob.
He got tricked.
At the wedding, in those days, they wore.
He got played, son.
Veils. You couldn't tell who was in there.
He got played.
And of course, he thought it was Rachel, but in fact, it was Leah. The scripture says Leah had weak eyes and was dull looking. I'm not sure what weak eyes means, but I know what dull looking is. I've got a brother named Paul. couldn't resist. No offense to Leah, but Rachel got the looks in the family. At the wedding, Jacob had a little too much to drink. He woke up the next morning, looked over in bed, and there was weak eyes staring back at him. He nearly passed out. He ran to Laban's house. What do you mean? This is not the deal we cut. I wanted Rachel, not Leah. He said, I understand, Jacob, but it's our custom that the oldest daughter has to get married off first. Work for me another 7 years.
7 years.
Then I'll let you marry Rachel. He did it. Finally got to marry her. Love makes you do dumb things. But I'm sure when people saw Rachel around town, so beautiful, so friendly, they thought, that's one blessed woman. She's so stunning. She has a husband that adores her. She comes from a good family. Jasmine. But what they couldn't see was Rachel had a secret frustration. Her dream was to have a baby,
right here, yeah?
but she was barren. She couldn't conceive. Year after year, no baby. I can hear her every night. God, please give me a child. Please remove this barrenness. God, I want a baby. On the other hand, her sister Leah gave Jacob one son after another. 4 boys. Strong, handsome, good-looking. Life was good for Leah. She was seeing a dream come to pass, a healthy family. But Leah, too, had a secret frustration. The scripture says that Jacob loved Rachel more than Leah. I can hear Leah every night. God, why won't my husband love me more? The point is, everyone is dealing with something. Whether you're a Rachel blessed in this area or a Leah blessed in this area, there will be things that can frustrate you, things that you don't understand, things that God is not removing. You have to make up your mind you are not going to let it sour your life. Do what you can, trust God to do what you can't. The right attitude, if this never changes, if I never have a child, I'm still going to be happy. If my marriage never improves, I'm still not going to.
You gotta love it.
Why do you have to record everything?
She don't like to be on camera. Check on the front.
Yep, it's counting.